Athletes who switch sports. Barty, tennis to cricket and golf. Before she retired, the former world tennis #1 took a hiatus from the sport to play for the 2020 cricket team, the Brisbane Heat. She later took up golf and played in a series of exhibition events. Michael Jordan, basketball to baseball. Michael Jordan, undeniably the greatest athlete of all time, excelled in 2 sports. Between 1984 and 2003, he played basketball for the Washington Wizards and Chicago Bulls, recording 14 NBA All-Star titles and 6 NBA championship wins, among other titles. In 1994, Michael Jordan switched to baseball after signing a contract with the Chicago White Sox. He played for its minor league team, the Birmingham Barons, for a season before returning to the Chicago Bulls. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, NFL to wrestling.
The Rock's got your attention now, doesn't he?
Before becoming the superstar actor that he is, Dwayne Johnson was a budding professional football player. His NFL aspirations began during his high school years, and in 1991, he joined the University of Miami, where he played until 1994. For 2 months in 1995, he played for Canada's Calgary Stampeders. In November 1996, Dwayne made his WWE debut and later became one of the most successful athletes who switched sports. Usain Bolt, sprinting to football. The legendary sprinter is one of the most decorated athletes of all time. Between 2002 and 2017, the Jamaican sprinter took first place in 66 national and international races and won various titles, including 8 Olympic championships, 11 world championships, and 3 Diamond League wins. But in 2017, he hung up his running spikes and tried his hand in football. Usain Bolt trained and played with the Central Coast Mariners, Strom Gotset, and Borussia Dortmund. With little success in football, the 6-time male World Athlete of the Year announced his retirement from sports in 2019.
Just beyond the post.
Michael Phelps, lacrosse to swimming. Swimming legend Michael Phelps is actually one of the most famous athletes who switched sports. The 23-time Olympic gold medalist played baseball, soccer, swimming, and primarily lacrosse. In 1996, he set his first national record in a 100-metre butterfly race, a feat that influenced his choice of sport over lacrosse. Conor McGregor, MMA to boxing. Conor McGregor's transition from MMA to boxing gained significant attention, showcasing his adaptability as an athlete. The Irish fighter's charisma, famous trash talking, and fighting skills had already established him as a global superstar in the world of MMA. In August 2017, McGregor took on boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a highly anticipated fight, named the Money Fight. Despite ultimately being defeated in the 10th round by technical knockout, Conor McGregor was able to hold his own against a seasoned boxer while having no boxing experience. Andrew Johns, NRL to cricket. One of rugby league's greatest ever took time out from pre-season with the Newcastle Knights to try his hand at Australia's summer love, cricket. Johns signed on to play for New South Wales in the domestic 2020 competition, in its pre-Big Bash League form, and got plenty of attention for the sport in the process. One of the games was played in Newcastle, where the local legend drew a bumper crowd, but failed to impress on the field.
Short outside off stump.
Rebecca Romero. Taking on the best in the world and medaling at the Olympics is a stunning achievement. Doing it in 2 entirely different sports puts you in a different class. Rebecca Romero made it her reality at the 2008 Games in Beijing, where she won gold as a track cyclist in the individual pursuit. Just 4 years before, she'd claimed a silver medal as a rower alongside Frances Horton, Debbie Ford and Alison Mowbray in the quadruple sculls. Alexander Volkanovski, rugby league to MMA. Alexander Volkanovski transitioned from rugby to MMA. He started his sporting career as a professional rugby player in Australia, playing for the Warilla Gorillas in the Group 7 Rugby League competition. However, he later shifted his focus to MMA and made his professional debut in 2012. Since then, Volkanovski has become a prominent fighter in the UFC, notably winning the UFC Featherweight Championship in 2019. Elise Perry, soccer to cricket. Elise Perry is a notable Australian sportswoman who made a transition from soccer to cricket. She began her sporting career as a talented soccer player, representing Australia's national team, the Matildas, at a very young age. Elise Perry made her debut for the Matildas at age 16, becoming the youngest Australian to ever play international soccer. However, she decided to pursue cricket as well, showcasing her exceptional skills in both sports. She quickly established herself as a key player in women's cricket, becoming one of the world's leading all-rounders.